Hey everyone, I wanted to show you a quick little recipe that I created about a week ago that works really well with the Isobody challenge on the Isagenix. So I'm just going to go through this quickly, do my prep, and then show you how we put the meal together. And it tastes really great, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So what we're going to do is we have a couple of turkey breast tenders. That's that part that's on the inside of the turkey breast. They peel that out of there. That's the tender. We're just going to quickly dice those up. Half to 3/4 inch chunks, that's fine, whatever your preference is. And we'll put that into the bowl. And we'll start marinating that. What we're going to marinate it with is something you should all have in your kitchen at all times, and that's coconut oil. So, put a bit of coconut oil on there. And also just a little bit of soy sauce. I'll mix that together. And we'll set that aside and let it marinate while we get our vegetables ready. For our vegetables, I'm going to start with about a medium white cooking onion. I'm going to use about half of that. Get that skin off of there. I always leave the little nub on there. Then I slice from the top twice. Slices like that, and then on here, just right in towards that little nub. Don't go all the way to the little nub, and you leave a little nub on there, then it kind of holds the onion nice together for you. And we'll just dice that up. Okay, next I have a little bit of green bell pepper, just the ends, because I'd used the other part of the green bell pepper for something else. So we'll just quickly dice that up. Okay, got the bell pepper and the onion. Then next what I'm going to do is take about a half a rib of celery. And we'll dice that up as well. There we go. If you want to add some color, of course, you could always change the sweet bell pepper to something different. What I have is what I normally do with those little ends off the pepper when I'm done with them, is I always chop them up and just stick them in the freezer. So we're going to add a few more little chunks of pepper, just to add a little bit of color. Okay, now to cook this up, we get our pan, start warming that up. Put in about a tablespoon of coconut oil. Get that around the pan. Get nice and warm. And we'll start with our chopped veggies. Now we have our veggies nicely sauteed. We're just going to go ahead and go right in and add that chopped up turkey. Get that little bit of marinade sauce in there, and we'll get that to brown up nice. I'm not worried about separating this. If this was like, say, ground beef or something like that where I would have to separate the fat, of course I'd start with cooking the protein first and then draining the fat. Clean the pan out, saute the vegetables, and add the brown meat. But with turkey, we don't have that problem. There's not a lot of fat, so we can just brown it right in with our vegetables, and that way it cooks the vegetables down a little bit more at the same time. So now that the turkey is browned on all the sides, it's not quite cooked all the way through yet, we're going to add to our flavor profile. What I have here is our dry spices, and I have a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt with pink peppercorn, and a little, 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. The cumin is going to help with the fragrance of it, but it's also going to help burn fat. It's going to help kickstart the old metabolism a little bit there and get things going. So now that that's in there, we're going to add our ginger and garlic. And we'll saute that around for, about a quick minute or so here. And we're going to add our chopped mango. Then what I like to do to help cook this all off and finish it all up is I have here a 1/4 cup of coconut milk with about another 1/8 of a cup or so of water. Get that mixed in, and then you want to lower your heat and just sort of keep that at a medium heat, slightly boiling, not quite, nice and simmered for about 5 or 10 minutes to make sure that that turkey is cooked all the way through. And this is going to taste fabulous. Okay, now we'll finish plating up this wonderful dish. We have our mango ginger turkey breast. Some steamed veggies. On the steamed veggies, I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil. And a squeeze of lemon juice. There we go. And that's our dinner tonight. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you tried the recipe, don't be afraid to change up the flavor. And maybe you'd like to add a little bit of curry powder or maybe some turmeric. All up to you. It's just cooking. Enjoy.